If you want to avoid using Google Analytics because you don't want to share data with them, or if you think the analytics are just too complex in Google, well, let me show you the alternative that you can start using right now for free. That's called Independent Analytics. And you can use this right now on your WordPress website by installing the plugin. Now, this is Independent Analytics, and if you want to check them out, link provided in the description. Yes, they do have a paid plan, and yes, you get more features, but the basic overall features, you will get them for free. So check it out right now, and you'll get super good analytics from your website really easily by just installing the plugin. Now, in this case, I've already installed the Independent Analytics on my website, and I'm going to show you what you can expect on the free plan. Now, before I do that, let me show you the sponsor for this video, which is Hostinger. So if you plan to grab a WordPress hosting plan to install Independent Analytics, this is a fantastic option. In the plan, you're going to get free domain, free migration, and you're going to get AI features from the business plan and the cloud startup, which is pretty cool because it helps you with all the details in your WordPress website using AI. Now, you can grab a plan right now from $299, and it's going to get you the option to install up to 50 websites, 50 gigabytes of NVMe storage, 5 mailboxes per website, free for the first year, and a whole lot more. Now, let me go ahead and choose this plan because I'm going to show you how to apply a coupon code that's going to reduce the price even more. Now, the first thing that Hostinger is going to ask you is how many months do you want to pay in advance? I recommend the 48 months because you're going to lock in the lowest price and the lowest renewal price. So this is the current price for 4 years, but if you click on have a coupon code and type in my code or paste it in, the price is going to drop to $129.17 for 4 years paid off. So that's a fantastic deal if you ask me. Okay, so back to Independent Analytics. Once you install this, it's going to kick off and start functioning. Now, what I do recommend before you jump into the analytics is first go to the settings. So you set up a few things that you want to track and not track. For example, if you don't want it to track the logged in users, go ahead and turn this off. In this case, I turned it on just to have a little bit more information. But I mean, there's no point in tracking logged in users unless you have a membership website, then you do want to track them. So you have the option right here. And yes, all of this is in the free plan, okay? The admin toolbar stats, you can disable it. You can also disable the dashboard widget and a few more things. Things I do recommend that you check out is, for example, first day of the week. By default, it's Sunday. I set it to Monday. It's up to you if you want to do that. The salt refresh rate, never or set it. You can ignore IP addresses. So for example, if you want to ignore your IP address, if you know it, go ahead and add it right here and it won't track it. And same thing goes with the ignore user roles. So if you want to ignore, for example, editors, authors, subscribers, etc., you can go ahead and add them right here and it's not going to track their information. In this case, for example, I'm going to remove the user role for the administrator because I do want it to track it for this testing purpose. Okay, here we go. It just saved. Then we have the user permissions. You can set this to who is going to be able to view the analytics. So in this case, obviously authors, they won't have access to this. Editors, I would add access, but it's up to you what you want to allow or not. And again, this is in the free version. The public view counter, this is something that you can add to your pages where it's a view count of people who are live, which is a good idea if you have a lot of views on your site. But if not, it's going to look a little bit weird just viewing 1, 2, 5, 10 views at a time. But if you have hundreds of thousands of views, that's pretty cool to enable. Now you can go ahead and enable this on certain pages. There's a few settings here, and there's a short code that you can add anywhere on your website by just adding it on a page, on a post. Just go ahead and add the short code and it's going to add that view counter there. Okay. You can also export settings, just select what you want to export. And then you have your import custom reports in case you already have some. Okay. So all that is in the free plan. And that's where I would recommend that you get started is jumping into the settings. So you set all this up before you actually view everything here. For example, in this case, we have like the main overview of what is being previewed. We're in the pages section and I'm able to view, for example, the visitors. Right now there's 2, the views 5, sessions 3, the average session duration. So you know if they're dropping or if they're staying here. So you also have the bounce rate. So a 60% bounce rate is pretty bad, but this is just for testing purposes. But it gets you to understand if your website is appealing or not, or if you're getting traffic that is not worth it, then you need to make some adjustments. And that's what the bounce rate is going to help you with. Views per session, the visitors in a graph here, you can tweak this by hour, daily, week, or monthly and just view them. You can also view different type of views here, the visitors, sessions, average sessions, bounce rates, view per sessions, and also more options here to view 2 at a time. Okay. Then we have a table on the bottom to view what pages are actually being viewed and the page type. For example, 404, we're getting some visitors to that section. So we need to view what the issue is. The main page is actually giving 404. And yes, I've noticed that because I'm testing the site. And then there's more views here in the collection section. And you can view here, for example, the title, visitors, views, a view duration, and so much more right here. And you can show all rows in case you have more details right here. So it's pretty good information if you ask me to get started. Then you got your blog post that you can view here. And again, this is going to be the analytics, but for the blog post section. In this case, I think this site doesn't have blog posts, but we can view the same data as you would with pages, but with blog posts. Top landing pages to view what is actually appealing or not. Let's go ahead and view this data. Here we go. And here's the top landing pages here on the bottom. Then we got the fastest growing pages. In this case, we shouldn't get a lot of information since I've just visited this site 3 times. So not a lot of good information, but you can view that right here. And again, that's all in the free version. And then there's a today view right here. Then you got your refers. So where is the traffic coming from? For example, the search engine traffic. Are they coming from Bing? Are they coming from Google, from Duck, etc.? You're gonna view all that right here, the refers. In this case, there's no refers, but you'll view them right here. Same thing goes with the social media traffic, the fastest growing references, and the last 7 days for the refers. So that means that where is this traffic coming from what site, from what search engine, from what social media, and we'll have all that right here to view and help us understand what details are going to help us make our site even better. Okay, then you got your geographic settings. So where are these people coming from all over the world? In this case, they are coming from Mexico, and on the bottom it's going to say what city, which I'm not going to show you, but you can view those details there. Okay, so it's pretty cool. You can see here views 5, visitors 2, and sessions 3 from Mexico, and you'll view all the countries that are highlighted with the amount of visitors from those cities and countries. So it's pretty cool. You can also view European countries, which is going to be more details for that European section, which is also useful if that's something appealing for you, or if you're in Europe, that could be interesting. The browser type. So for example, what browser are they using? So are they using Chrome? Are they using DuckGo? Are they using Safari? You'll view all the lists right here. And that also helps you understand where your users are coming from. What are they using for a browser? So maybe you're offering a browser extension for Chrome and you're getting mostly Safari users. Well, you need to make that Safari extension too. So it gives you an idea. Also the OS, in this case, Android and Mac, these are where the visits are coming from, and you'll view them all right here. The rest of the views are on the paid plan. But as you can see, you'll get clear, clean analytics that you can understand in the free plan right from the get-go once you install this. They also have integrations that you can integrate with forms and other tools. For example, WooCommerce, Fluent Cart, SureCart from other plugins that you can connect with. So if you have these installed, it's going to automatically connect and get more information from those plugins, which is pretty cool. And that's all in the free version. So what are you waiting for? Sign up for independent analytics or go ahead and search for it on WordPress and install it. And if you plan to grab the paid plan, go ahead and check it out. Link provided in the description, and that's a wrap.